You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudrance for our Black and White Sports 2. We're going to talk about Deshaun Watson because a judge has made a ruling in this case for this new lawsuit. This is the 25th lawsuit, okay? And generally speaking, most of these have been filed under things like Jane Doe to protect the identity of the accuser because, you know, as we know, they could, in theory, come into contact with some scrutiny, right? Well, a judge has actually ruled that the accuser has to reveal her name on this latest lawsuit, which is very interesting indeed. Now, as we noted when this story broke, one of the more interesting parts of this is not a Tony Busby victim or accuser that has put these new allegations out there. This is a new lawyer. This is a different lawyer. So I find that kind of interesting right now. As we know, Watson is still serving an 11-game suspension, but he is already being allowed back into the Cleveland Browns facility. We've talked about, in theory, there might be an avenue for the Browns to get out of that guaranteed contract based on the fact that people familiar with the contract believe it was signed under the premise of 22 lawsuits at the time. So that's something to keep in mind in all this as well. This is Fox 8. Deshaun Watson's latest accuser must provide her name. Judge rules the Fox 8 I-Team has found lawyers for Deshaun Watson are already fighting a new lawsuit filed against him. They're demanding to know the name of the person now suing him. Maybe just the lawyers have to find out the name. I don't know. I'm no legal expert here, and a lot of times I do these with Florio as the source. Well, Florio's a lawyer. He's not the source on this. Now the judge has ruled that she has to give her name. Last week, a lawyer in Texas filed yet another lawsuit against Cleveland Browns quarterback, the 25th, accusing him of misconduct. I am cleaning this up a little bit for YouTube. Though the new lawsuit was filed under, quote, Jane Doe, Watson's lawyers have already filed paperwork arguing that Watson has the right to know who's suing him. I tend to believe that. I think I agree with that. Harris County District Court Judge Rabi Sultan Collier ruled Monday that the plaintiff who filed the lawsuit must provide her name. The judge ruled that the plaintiff has until Tuesday afternoon to amend the lawsuit. The woman in the latest case claims she met Watson back in 2020 to give him a massage, and he pressured her into a sex act. But again, the lawyer filing that suit did not name the woman, yet Watson's lawyers say they can't be kept a secret. This comes after 24 other women also sued Watson for misconduct. All but one of those cases settled. 2 grand juries considered criminal cases against Watson and voted no charges. On Friday, the I-Team went one-on-one with the lawyer who filed the latest lawsuit, and we pressed with questions about the accuser. Did she file a police report? Did she talk to the NFL investigators? Did she testify before a grand jury? Attorney Anissa Wynn said, quote, I can't comment on that right now. However, Watson's lawyers want a judge to force her to provide information about the accuser. Monday, after that demand was filed, we reached back out to Anissa Wynn. As of late Monday afternoon, we have not heard back. And what they're wanting to know is, you know, has she went to the police? Are the police, in theory, investigating this one? It still should be noted that the police down in Harris County believed they did have enough to indict Watson on what they described as multiple sexual violations by law. But the grand jury chose not to indict him for reasons that I think even law enforcement down there is pretty puzzled by. I don't know. That's something to keep in mind. But I don't know. I guess this person will be forced unless I guess the lawyer steps in and blocks the lawsuit or files an appeal on that. I don't know if you can appeal that. That's sort of up in the air. But, I mean, it's another black eye for Deshaun Watson regardless. I mean, we're at 25 lawsuits now. Keep in mind, the New York Times, when they did that story on Watson, they confirmed 67, I believe it was 67 women, and they believe up to 100 that they couldn't actually confirm, like down to a name or something like that. So somewhere between 67 and 100 is the magic number. And the NFL gave this suspension with the idea that he can't be further punished. That was absurd. The NFL looks like total clowns in this Deshaun Watson thing. It was a terrible idea to sit down and settle with him when your goal was indefinite suspension. I don't know what the point was of bringing in this other arbitrator. I mean, yeah, the suspension increased, but if you'd have went indefinite as more lawsuits popped up, you can change that suspension, right? Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 supporters. Make sure you hit subscribe. Appreciate you watching. Peace. I'm out till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.